worst fear has happened to me. So I don't think that anything scares me in life anymore. I never wanted to raise a child alone, and I'm doing it now.
Hello my good people, welcome you all to my channel. Hope you all are doing wonderful. My good people, Sophia's uncle has dropped his own opinion and candid advice on how Sophia and Davido should go about this Imade issue, and what our actress also said concerning trauma. All right, my good people, Sophia said her worst fear has happened to her, like Davido getting married to Choma. What was her belief? Was she believing that Davido will marry her? Like she never believed she could raise a child all alone, but now she's doing it. According to Sophia's uncle, those things Davido said he did for Sophia and Imade are not true.
So all along, Davido thinks he can eat his cake and have it. All along, Davido has been disguaguaring Sophia, knacking Sophia since all these years until 2022. 2 years ago, Davido was still knacking Sophia. So until 2 years ago, in the knack Sophia, you come online, come you post Choma my wife. Choma my wife. The worst part is that so many of you are still supporting Davido. Davido does not have respect for a woman. How can you disrespect your baby mama, bringing her to social media, making the whole world to see Sophia as a bad person? After going behind closed door to go and eat Sophia kekus, after knocking Sophia, you will come online to come and post Choma. Now the girl says she don't get sense. She don't want me you knock her again. Because of that, you refuse paying your daughter's school fees. You refuse taking care of your daughter. That is what they call selfishness and wickedness. And you people are still supporting Davido. You are still supporting Davido. How can you put Sophia out to public for ridicule all the time? Is she not a woman? You go behind closed door to knock the girl, then you come online to post Choma, to tell the whole world that, oh, I'm getting married to Choma, I love Choma, but you make the world to believe that Sophia is a bad person. You put Sophia out for ridicule, but you go and post Choma, and the girl says she don't get sense, may you not knock him again. For that reason, you stop paying the mother's school fees, your daughter's school fees. I will keep saying it, Davido owes Sophia an apology, because Davido has put Sophia out for ridicule for how many years? Then after putting Sophia out for ridicule, you go behind to go and knock the girl. You are not tired of the girl pekus, but you go behind, you make the whole world to see Sophia as a bad person. You make the whole world to see Sophia as someone that is desperate. So Davido has been knocking Sophia all this year too. Sophia says she does not want again. Now be the bad thing where Sophia do. You refuse paying your baby school fees, all because of say woman no give you pekus. You go and knock Sophia pekus, then you come online to post Choma. Who is now a fool? You make the whole world to see Sophia as a desperate person. You make the whole world to think that Sophia wants you by fire by force. You make the whole world to see Sophia as a bad person. You make the whole world to see Sophia as a bad mother. But today the world is seeing that Sophia is a good mother to Imade. Davido make the whole world to hate Sophia for no reason. Davido must apologize to Sophia for everything he has done to Sophia. Sophia has every right to deny Davido access to their child, but Davido has no right to stop paying a mother's school fees. If you love your flesh and blood, you must pay your daughter's school fees, not minding if the mother refuses to give you pekus or not. You people are supporting Davido in every bad thing he's doing. You people support Davido for every nonsense he does, and I know some people will still defend Davido. Some people will still defend Davido. I stand strong. I support Sophia in all ramification. I will support Sophia because you do not abuse a woman and come online to put her to public for ridicule. I am speaking on behalf of every single mothers out there. Single mothers are human beings. They have blood running through their veins. You don't disrespect a single mother. See any of his daughters in the wedding? None of his children were in attendance. This literally shows that this guy prefer a woman than his children. If you ask Davido to pick between his children and Choma, Davido will pick Choma over his children. Seriously, Imade was not in attendance in the wedding. The other children were not even in attendance. Even if you're not at peace with their mothers, don't neglect your children. Your children should be part of your celebration. None of Davido's children were in the wedding. This literally shows that, seriously, Davido can pick a woman over his children. Before you don't make somebody a stepmother to your children when there is no peace among them. Davido does not care about his children's happiness. He prefers a woman he loves happiness over his children's happiness. Davido does not care about his children. Imagine how Davido comes online to ridicule Imade. He thinks that he's ridiculing Sophia. He is not ridiculing Sophia. He's putting Imade out for ridicule. You don't know what Imade will be going through in her mind. That small girl has gone through a lot. She will be seeing herself as a rejected or unwanted child because of the way Davido is treating even her mother. Yes, nobody said you should not marry anybody you want, but make sure that your children's happiness comes before a woman, any woman you love. Davido thinks that he's putting Sophia out for dragging. He doesn't know that he's putting Imade out for dragging. Everything is all about money. Don't think because you have money as a father, maybe your daughter have no right to be angry with you in anything you do. No, your daughter have right to be angry with you because the way Imade is, you don't know what Imade will be passing through, because she will see herself as an unwanted child. Yes, she will see herself, the way you treat her mother, she won't be happy. Don't think because you have money. In the school now, they will be seeing her. The girl will, do you know what the girl will be going through in the school? Among her peers, she'll be seeing herself as an unwanted child. Yes, that's what the girl will be. Do you know what the girl? Emotional trauma that girl will be passing through a lot in her mind. I'm talking about Imade. And none of Davido's children were in attendance in the wedding. He doesn't care about the children's happiness. All he cares about is he wants to be happy. It's being selfish. Don't be selfish and neglect your children's happiness.
My good people, listen to what Sophia's uncle said. My candid opinion on David Adeleke vs. Sophia Momodu by Dele Momodu. I received a distressing message from Mr. David Adeleke, aka Davido. He was obviously devastated by the counter affidavit submitted in court earlier in the day in response to his affidavit seeking a joint custody of his daughter with my niece Sophia Momodu. I had seen David affidavit about 2 weeks ago and I was very surprised as David and I had spoken on a video call days earlier with him and Pastor Tunde, and he never told me he had custody issue with my niece. So you can imagine my confusion to find out via social media and consequently confirmed by my niece that he had filed an action in court seeking joint custody of their daughter. During the reference video call, we were all very excited about his forthcoming wedding ceremony, an event our family congratulated him about. Prior to this, David had told me he eventually spoke to their daughter after a long lull of about 2 years. He was very happy and excited, so I thought everything was settled and he and Sophia would now have the opportunity of taking maximum care of their daughter. I had offered special thanks to David's dad, Dr. Adeleke, for his kindness and support for our daughter during the period of David's absence. I had also taken Sophia and their daughter to my very dear friend, Governor Ademola Adeleke, seeking his intervention. To the best of my knowledge, there was never a problem of joint custody. The issue were no payment of fees, school fees for several sections, no payment of accommodation and salaries of a nanny. There was no car dedicated to David's daughter, and so on. Mercifully, I mentioned all to Dr. Adeleke, Davido's father, and he responded positively like a true grandfather. On the issue of non-payment of school fees, David's dad cleared everything and also set up payment of future bills. He gave his granddaughter a car to take her to school. The remaining issue was on accommodation. David's dad verbally offered in his discussion with me one of their family apartments in Honolulu Estate, Victoria Island. However, maybe due to miscommunication, David's lawyer and communicated otherwise. After Sophia clarified from me, she politely declared the offer, and her reason was unable in my view, because since she is not married to David, she cannot be comfortable living in a place swimming with David's family members. She and her daughter had been living in before David and Sophia started their latest quarrel. Sophia's request was that David should pay half of the accommodation while she would pay the other half. David said he could only contribute 5 million annually. My opinion is that the absence of between David and Sophia has caused his debacle. I have cautioned repeatedly that their daughter must not be allowed to suffer or be treated like a second-class child. David's global status makes this imperative. Sophia allowed David access to their daughter provided she has her nanny around 24/7. The 9-year-old herself made this request, and I believe this should be favorable considered and accepted. My grandniece had been released to go out with their cousin on several occasions. The governor's daughter, Nikki, was at Sophia's house with the governor's grandson last Christmas Day. Despite the fact there wasn't ample notice, and she still granted access. 2 months ago, the governor's son, Sina Rembo, requested a play date between the kids, and Sophia rented out a children's place in Victoria Island for them to spend hours together. The only time she couldn't join her father's family was when her grandfather requested to go on vacation with her for 3 weeks last year. As the notice was too short and Sophia had already paid for their own trips due to lack of communication between the parents. My good people, the court referred the case for possible settlement by the alternative dispute resolution section of the court during settlement week, and I strongly advise that David and Sophia engage truly with the process as opposed to making harmful and irreversible statements on social media which not only violate the law but the interests of their child. Sophia's uncle have in the past 9 years tried both parents to have a proper structure put in place for the welfare of their daughter. It is important to note that Sophia did not instigate this court action and is only seeking to protect their daughter and ensure that there is a structured, safe and sustainable manner in which father and child can engage with each order, my correct people.
The worst fear has happened to me. So I don't think that anything scares me in life anymore. I never wanted to raise a child alone, and I'm doing it now. So what the fuck is gonna happen to me again? What could possibly happen to me other than my worst fear happening? I live in it, so you don't get anything where anybody can do me. Or I'm also scared of being a billionaire.
You should not be, because you're betting on you to be a billionaire.
No, but you know they say your worst fears happen to you.
Okay,
So I'm scared of being a billionaire.
Boom.
Boom.
Thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Love you.